$2,080 on average per person. Grab it before it's gone. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of $20 billion up for grabs, and the average person is getting $2,080, but you need to grab it before it's gone because it's not going to be around forever, and in this video, I will share with you the details of how you can grab it and see how much you can actually get. However, really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to help you out in any way that I can, as well as keeping you informed as things are changing very rapidly. Also, do your friends, family, and social media a huge favor. Share this video with them so they can also grab some of this, as like I said, $20 billion up for grabs as of right now. Thanks again. Please subscribe down below, and let's get into it and talk about this money, how the average person is getting $2,080, and what you need to know about this $20 billion and how you can grab your share of the pie. All right, so here's what it comes down to. The numbers are now showing us that 1 in 7 Americans out there right now are eligible for this money. This is a new report that was released. This has been all over out there in the headlines, and I want to bring this to your attention because here's the thing. The $20 billion is out there. However, if it is not claimed, guess what happens to it? They keep it, as in the states keep it. Wait, what? Yeah, that is totally true, okay? So here's the thing. If this money is not claimed, it becomes the property of the treasury of the states, okay? So we probably want to get that because it's much better in our pockets than it is in the pockets of the states, right? So let me share with you the details about this. Now, this is money that has not been claimed. Now, it could be a variety of different things, including life insurance policies. It could be other insurance policies. It could be unclaimed paychecks. It could be unclaimed brokerage accounts, bank accounts, CDs, as in certificates of deposit. It could be checking accounts, savings accounts, jewelry. I mean, the list goes on and on. It could be unclaimed safe deposit boxes, all kinds of things like this. And there's a website that we can go to look it up. Now, here's the thing. Before I give you that website, let me tell you the details about this, because here's what they want to say is that there's, like I said, $20 billion out there. However, if there's ever been a time that you have gone by a separate name, as in, maybe you got married and you changed your name, all kinds of things like this, they are urging people, please check all the different names you have possibly gone by at any point in your life, because a lot of times some of this money that's out there could be from several years ago. Well, as a result of that, if you went by a different name at that point, they're urging everybody, check all the names that you possibly have gone by at any point in your life. Also, a couple quick side notes that I want to throw out there, and then I'll give you that website, which is if you've owned a business at any point, check your business name as well, okay? You can do that right on this website I'm going to give you. You can check the business name, and it'll also point out if that business has ever had any money coming due to it, like I said, from all those different sources out there, or anything, that, has coming due to the business. So you might want to check that as well, okay? A lot of different things. Now, they've also urged, check family members' names, check things like this. In fact, maybe you've heard about this before, but there are people out there that actually make a living doing this. Let me share with you really quickly, just in case it gives you a little bit of an idea. You know what I mean? So we're always up for ideas, right? Let me share with you really quickly what this idea is. Some people do this, and like I said, they make a living doing this. What they do is they search names of different people, they find missing property, and then they contact the person and say, hey, I know where you can get $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, whatever of missing property that you had. However, in order for me to tell you how you get it, I'm going to ask for a 20% commission or something like that. And if somebody says that, well then, you can possibly get paid in the event that person claims it, and then they pay you out on the commission. So again, I'm not really saying that you should, ultimately be doing this, but at the end of the day, it is an option, and some people do this, and some people make a living doing that, finding unclaimed property, telling the rightful owners of that property, and then they get a commission for it. And maybe in a lot of cases, it's probably more than 20%, okay? Just saying. Which, by the way, if somebody came to me right now and said, hey, you have an unclaimed paycheck from, 7 years ago or something like that, it's $1,000. I know how to get it. I know where it is. If I tell you how to get it, will you give me $500? I would say, sure, why not? It's at this point I would have $0. So I'd gladly give you 500 if you can tell me how to get it. You know what I mean? So, it might be kind of like, well, I don't want to hand over that much, but at the end of the day, how much is in my pocket right now? 0, right? So 500 is better than 0, right? So anyway, just saying, some people do this and it is a real thing. Now, let me point out some other details really quickly. They also said last year alone, $3 billion was claimed from this. The average person was getting $2,080, okay? $3 billion was claimed, okay? Pretty cool stuff. So this is out there. And again, here's the thing about it. If it is not claimed, it becomes the property of the Treasury of the states, okay? So like I said earlier, I mean, by all means, if you don't want it, then let the state keep it. That's totally fine. They'll figure out a perfectly great way to blow that money on something absolutely ridiculous like they always do, right? I think the money's much better in our possession than it is in their possession, right? Just saying. Anyway, all right, so here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Well, you can do this if you want to. You don't have to. I will leave a link down below in the description as well if you'd like to check it out. And by the way, no, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I'm just bringing you the details because this is what I found out there in the headlines. However, I will give you that website. Super easy, super basic. I've done it. You need to type in a couple different things, and then it searches for you, okay? So sometimes it can come up with a huge list of different people, names and things like that, and it'll give you all kinds of details. But here's the website, missingmoney.com, okay? Missingmoney.com, missingmoney.com, okay? Again, I will leave a link down below in the description. Make sure that you are on the right website, missingmoney.com, okay? So that's the website right on there. There's a couple different fields you can search in. It asks for your last name and your first name, and then you hit search, which a couple things I want to point out really quickly as well. Make sure to type in your legal name, okay? For example, let's just say that your name is Michael, okay? Michael. Your legal name would probably be Michael, okay? But maybe you go by Mike. You probably want to type in both versions of your name, right? Try Mike and also try Michael, because here's the thing. Anybody that owes you money, as in, an insurance policy, an unclaimed safe deposit box, unclaimed paychecks, whatever, the list goes on and on, right? Most cases, the check is going to be written out to Michael, in this case, not Mike, right? And let's just be real for a second. They're going to talk about they're going to list your legal name that is going to be associated with your Social Security number, right? So, just saying, you can check both if you want to. By all means, I would probably encourage doing that. But at the end of the day, I would just say, mostly focus on your full legal name. And again, I was just using Michael as an example. But Michael, Mike, whatever it happens to be, whatever, if you have any version of a shortened name like that, a nickname, anything like that, search all of the options, okay? Also, if you were married at some point and you changed your name from, say, Mike Smith to Mike Johnson, you probably want to check both of those as well, okay? Which, by the way, if your name is Mike Johnson or Mike Smith, you're going to get a lot of research results, okay? You're going to see a lot. You're going to have a lot to search through right there. But it also gives you different details as far as like location around the country where this happened. Let's just say that you're located in Dallas, Texas, and there's a claim in, say, New York. I mean, it could be you, but realistically, maybe it's not. Again, just search all that. You'll probably have a pretty good idea, and it'll give you a brief idea of maybe how much money you could have coming due. A lot of it could be, smaller dollar amounts, but some of it could be in the thousands, maybe even possibly tens of thousands of dollars. So, I don't know. It's probably worth a quick search. I mean, I searched, right? And then also, by the way, in the search fields right there, in the last name field, you can also search a business names. For those of you who have ever owned a business of any kind, you can also search your business name right there in the field where you would type in your last name, okay? So that's how you can do that. And otherwise, it brings up a search criteria, and then you can just kind of sift through that and look at anything that may pertain to you. So look through it. If you'd like to, by all means, go for it if you want to. If not, that's totally fine too. Doesn't matter. I'm just here for you. I'm here to point out the information and here to bring you this information as I find it out there. When I see numbers like $20 billion up for grabs, and if you don't grab it, it's going to be the property of the state, that catches my attention because I feel like the money is way better in our possession than it is in any state's possession, because they'll just find something dumb to blow it on, right? They always do, right? Anyway, hope this one helps you. But again, just want to do what I can here. Like I said earlier, share this video with your friends, family, social media. Or if you don't want to do that, you may want to search the names of your friends, family, and social media people. And if you find something for them, maybe you could reach out to them and say, hey, winner, winner, I've got $1,000 with your name on it. You want to give me 500 if I tell you how to get it? You know what I mean? Just saying. There's nothing wrong with trying to make some extra money these days, right? Nothing wrong with that at all, okay? And again, if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. I'm just simply saying some people do that. And like I said earlier, if somebody came to me and said, I have $1,000 of yours that you did not claim, would you like to claim it? I would say, yes, I would. How do I get it? And they say, if you want to pay me 500, I'll tell you how to get it. And I would say, well, tell me how to claim it. If I claim it, and if I do get the 1,000, I'll give you 500 in commissions for helping me get it. Okay, I would not pay that up front. Okay, just being real with you, how I would structure the deal, I would not pay anything up front. I would say, tell me how to get it. Once I get it claimed, then I'll give you half, or whatever it happens to be, right? I would not pay anything up front, because then any Joe Blow out there could come to me and say, I got $1,000. You want to give me 500 and then I'll tell you how to get it? I'd say, hey, yo, Joe Blow, take a hike. I'm not interested, right? You know what I mean? So I would never pay Joe Blow up front. I would only pay after I get the money in my hand. Make sense? So maybe you could write up a little simple contract. Maybe get a signature on it. I would not do a handshake agreement. Those don't fly anymore. Maybe back in the 70s they did. Back in the 80s, the good old 90s, Zuba pants and all, they flew, but not anymore. Handshake agreements are crap. They don't work anymore, right? Not a thing. I mean, maybe they do in some cases, but I'm just simply saying you got to have something in writing these days, right? Anyway, hope this one helps you out. Maybe gets you a little thinking here. Maybe you could get a little busy and see if you can dig something up for your friends, family, social media, those people like that, and maybe grab a little bit extra money if you can find something for them. I don't know. They said, according to the statistics, 1 in 7 people out there. So I guess if you search 7 names, statistically, you should find at least one person that has some money coming due, right? Again, that's just the statistics. Again, if you search 20 names, there's probably a pretty high likelihood you'll find something for at least one of them. Anyway, again, website missingmoney.com, missingmoney.com. Check it out if you're interested. If not, doesn't matter. Make sure to subscribe down below. Otherwise, share the video with your friends, family, social media. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Wishing you the best of luck. Hope you can find something. That'd be awesome. Let me know if you do. Obviously, don't share your personal information. That's not my information to know. I definitely don't want that. But just let me know. Did you find something or not? I did not find anything for me, okay? Bummer. I know. I was kind of sad. But either way, whatever. That's fine. Not everybody does. So anyway, hope this helps you. And again, enjoy your day. Have a good one. And catch you again later.